today's video. Now this is going to be something I'm quite passionate about and something that it's been really requested basically, and I just thought I'll sit down and talk you through it and insert some clips of like how I do things. I do not know what I am doing, but my dad does, like, he was really into photography a while back, so like I just learned things off him and stuff. But I've picked photography for my GCSE course, which I'm really nervous about, but it's something I do enjoy doing, so like I just hope I have fun doing it. But let's start with the like taking good pictures kind of portion of the video. Really general things that I think help with a picture, and the first one is lighting. Lighting can make all the difference. So for example, if I filmed a video, instead of my window facing me, if I filmed like there in the corner, there's no light whatsoever, so the video would just not come out well. And obviously, as you know, if the lighting is bad, obviously the camera quality is not going to be as good because it's dark, so it can't like see things as clearly and stuff, so you're not going to get successful pictures out of it. And it does help as well from a makeup point of view if you're either doing your makeup or taking pictures of your makeup, because if you have good lighting, you're going to get the clearest and most realistic pictures of your makeup and stuff. Then the next thing is trying different angles. So for example, you'll be taking selfies and you'll take about 10 maybe, let's say 10, that's unrealistic, I'd take about 100, but let's say 10. You go to see them and you just think, that angle is doing nothing for me, why did I take them like that? So because that's happened to me a fair few times before, I've just thought, you know what, if I'm going to take a selfie, I'm just going to do one at every angle, and then obviously one good one will at least come out of that. Oh my god, there's a cat in my garden. Okay then. It's literally eating my grass, can you not please? I went to a castle in somewhere near Wakefield. It was sunset, so I was like, I'm going to take some cool pictures. The sun was setting just where the plants were, so it like the light came through and it looked really cool, so I was like, I'm just going to take a few pictures. And it helped having different ones to choose from at different angles, and obviously you could see some much better than others, so it does help you out. And obviously storage can be an issue sometimes, but when you have the chance, always take as many as you can. If you're taking like landscapes and stuff or at the beach or anything like that, bend down and just get on your knees and take from different angles, because it really does help. Editing is another thing I want to talk about. What filter you put on a picture can really change it, and I will get more into editing on the next portion of the video, but yeah, that's that. The next thing is using a camera or phone with good quality camera. Now I would say anything with 720p or above is pretty decent. My iPhone 6s films in 4K, so like phones these days, you don't even need a good camera to take videos and pictures. As long as you have a clear camera, like make sure you've cleaned it and everything, your pictures are going to be fine. The next thing is shutter speed. Just to be honest, I don't really like mess about with shutter speeds and stuff that much, but if you're filming videos and stuff and you want slow-mos and time-lapse and stuff, just mess about with the shutter speed and see what you think looks best, because I've done this before and it has made a difference. And also frames per second, that can make your video look way smoother or more instead of like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, make sure if you do have a viewfinder that you use it. There have been countless amount of times that I've filmed a video for about an hour, so I'd done my makeup for example on camera, and then I've gone to edit it and there's nothing there because I didn't press record, but I didn't know because I didn't have a viewfinder. Having a viewfinder just makes it that bit easier to see if the lighting's changed and you need to just fix it up, or the exposure's wrong on your camera, or you know, just little things like that that can really affect the quality of your videos and pictures. This is my phone. This is the case I've got on it from Urban Outfitters, which is pretty cool. So I use Facetune Afterlight Glitch. I don't really use that one as much, but I use the rest of these and a couple of these. So I'll just go through a basic Instagram picture on how I edit it. Yeah, it's quite bright in summer, so like July. And then in winter and autumn it gets more orangey, and then kind of like just blue and white and black kind of colours. So that's my Instagram. Go follow it if you haven't already, emily.bws. I do all my editing on VSCO and then I just like touch it up on other apps. So this one's quite bright already because the sunset was really intense. I either use HB2, which is this one, or P5. Now at the minute I've been using P5 a lot more because it just fits my feed a lot more, but honestly it just depends on your preference and stuff. 10, just so it's not like too like saturated with the filter. Then I'll just like mess with the exposure and stuff however the picture needs it. So if it's already exposed enough, then I'll just leave it as it is. I like to add grain just to make it a bit more, I don't know, just grainy. If a picture's got blue in it but it's not blue enough to fit the theme, I'll just like slightly make it cool to save the picture as its actual size so you don't lose any quality. And I'll either, if it's like for example a picture of me drinking a Starbucks or something and I'll be like holding it like this, I'll blur out all the background around it just so it focuses more on the subject of the picture. And I wanted to touch on Instagram stories, so once I've saved that picture I'll just either go on FT image and just add a couple more filters and stuff, or go on 3D effect, which is a really cool app, and I normally do the blue and red one. And it just, then there's this app called Unfold which I find super helpful for just organising things. There's different templates here and you can pay for like extra ones which look even better. And you just insert pictures pretty much. Just save this kind of like template thing and then use HypeType to animate text over it. And you double tap and you can type so. And you can change the colour and stuff, which I find helpful. I quite like this one actually. And they also have a music like bit. So it's kind of like that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is one of the most helpful things I think I've ever downloaded. So you basically log into this app called Preview and it gives you your profile name at the top. And this is my previous, like what I've already posted. So this is how I plan my Instagram feed. And I might just switch some of these around. Yeah, so some future posts that you're going to see now. I don't use it all the time, but I do use it as a guide to see what pictures look good together. My lashes are coming off. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.